Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Van Ahn & Company. It's Monday, March 27th. I'm going to go over the markets with you for the day here. Weaker tone really followed through once again into these grain markets. These really just can't catch a break, can't quite get a breath into these markets. What you have is managed money really liquidating positions. So we saw last Friday, the week prior, managed money had liquidated over 103,000 contracts of corn. This last week, from Tuesday to Tuesday, they liquidated 58,000 contracts of corn. So they're net short, probably roughly around 80,000 contracts. So they've been aggressive. They've been liquidating both wheat and soybeans as well. Probably some profit taking coming into this big report here on Friday. Also, conditions here in South America really panning out good. Good estimates coming out of Argentina now too, and soon you'll be starting harvest activity that you'll have some really good numbers and hard estimates to go off of as well. And so meat markets, kind of that same situation, some liquidation there. A lot of that comes on the heels. Last week got some attention that Brazil had some corruption issues in their meat processing plants, also some issues with some pathogens. And you had a lot of countries say they were not going to take beef from Brazil because of that. And Brazil is a big exporter of beef. And because of that, you'd probably see that demand shift over to the US. Well, you did have those countries over the weekend lift that ban because Brazil says they're going to take better precautions. And so you really just lost some of that story, and with that you had live cattle down over $1, feeders down over $2, lean hogs over $2 lower as well. You had a cattle on feed report that came out Friday after the close that really came in line with expectations, so no surprises. That helped the selling pressure as well. So we'll have to wait later in the week to make sure cash stays strong. Cash starts to slip a little bit. It slipped on the last half of last week. You could have some problems here with those future markets. Outside markets all weaker as well, so really across the board a lot of red. Crude market down 60 cents to 80 cents, the US dollar down 55 cents, and then Dow was down 88 points, down almost 200 points at once, really starting to slip well off that 21,000 mark with some issues getting that healthcare plan coverage. That caused some issues that people really stepped away from this market, maybe losing a little bit of enthusiasm over what could come out of a Trump administration, and just overall maybe just some profit taking as well. And so that liquidation that you're seeing in the stock markets, you're also seeing throughout the commodity markets as well. Maybe investors saying that, hey, we've seen this nice run up, let's take our profits and sit on the sidelines for a little bit as well. So maybe seeing that as well. Moving forward, what we're going to be watching, biggest thing is the crop report here on Friday for grains, quarterly stocks and planting intentions. That's a huge report, really dictates how trade goes for the next couple months into these grain markets. And like I said, that's Friday. I do have to close with the disclaimer: trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.